coming for you, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, your booker, and your commentator for the evening, or whenever the fuck you are choosing to watch this. I'm Psych. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hey, while you're at it, leave a comment. We like that. All right, let's get right down into it. For Us EP is out right now. You know that. Recap album coming in December. And then we're going to start the year next year with, I think, Third Party Reality Record. It's just 3 tracks. And then we'll move on to what is after Third Party Reality Record. It's an album, I believe. I'm gonna check my notes here. You know, not even my notes. It's just where I have the albums and everything written down as it were. Oh, Night Owl Part 3, Last Ride Home album. We are streaming a lot on Twitch, so you can catch me over there doing my thing, as it were, and I'm working on new tracks right now. I'm going to drop a track for Halloween, just 1 track, not a whole album, not an EP, not a record, none of that, just a track, because, you know, I gotta give y'all something, at least I feel. Check District 9 right now. You can see my little gameplay, the end of the game, the end of the story mode for Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm now on the epilogue, so that's cool. You know what I mean? And every Monday, I do Marvel Mondays. Marvel Mondays, I normally play Spider-Man, Avengers, and Marvel Rivals now. I've just added that to the queue because they've made it available on PS4. And as you know, PS4 is the only fucking thing I have. Everything else is too expensive, and I got shit to do. I'm thinking about making a video soon where I troll, not Red Dead Redemption, GTA 5. You know what I mean? Just get on there and fuck with people, shoot them, just grief the lobby until they're complaining about me and they are considerably unmoved and just unhappy with my presence. And I feel that I could be pretty good at that alone. You know what I mean? And also, I'm thinking about doing reviews of certain songs. You know, making it like a whole video where you see me interact to that. Then I want you to look out for my Mega Man Battle Network review because I love that game and I have it on my phone, so I will be making that. And of course, let's talk some wrestling. LFG is currently on its season 2, so I thought the name of the show was actually Let's Fucking Go as many times as they repeat it in the show, but apparently it stands for Legends and Future Greats. Sure, whatever. These are not future greats and future legends. Future greats, maybe, but legends? Where we are being generous with the new crowd, with the new age, with the new wave of competitors, talents, and the so-called future performers and entertainers and wrestlers of the business here. Like, while AEW continues to be the worst thing you will ever see, and I'm not saying that WWE is great, but it is definitely, without a shadow of ambiguity, better than AEW. And let's face facts. Adrian, Brian, there are some things that AEW does better than WWE. They're few. They're very few. There's so fucking few. It's maybe 5 things that they do better than WWE. But if you think that they don't pump in crowd noise and all that shit that you accuse WWE of doing, you're a fucking moron. You're an idiot. Don't be a child. Don't be a petulant fucking biased moron. Admit the truth. The whole business is fucked. Is shell-shocked with ignorance and just this same repetitive bullshit. Is just the same thing they repeated every single week, every single month, every single year. They've been playing it out back to back for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years. The problem is that the best thing that we've had in wrestling in the last 7 years was the Bloodline storyline, and now it's in shambles, and it looks like we may get it back. But here's the problem. If we get it back, and that is the best thing that we have, and it's the best show, it's the best faction, it's what we want to watch, it's what we want to see on TV, it's what we want to see on WWE, and we'd rather see WWE instead of AEW, that's a problem. That's a problem to the business. We should want to see AEW. We should want to watch Collision and Dynamite, and we should want Rampage back, and we should want Tony Khan to bring back AEW Dark, like it, you know what I'm saying, put it in its original format the way it was in the first year. This 2 or 3 hour show of these dark matches that y'all have when you're not doing the actual show, but you do it in the same fucking towns, the same way that WWE does a pay-per-view, and then the next night it's going to be on Monday Night Raw. they do a pay-per-view and the next night they're going to be in the same fucking town doing whatever show. Maybe they do a pay-per-view Sunday and on Tuesday they have NXT, but there was an NXT pay-per-view, or the NXT wrestlers were there at the pay-per-view on Sunday, so they're in that same fucking town on Tuesday for NXT. It's just simple fucking stuff, but I don't think that AEW is ever going to pick up on that shit. All Elite Wrestling is not elite, and it certainly is not where the best wrestle. Maybe the most imaginative minds. I wouldn't say most creative, because what they're doing is not creative ever at any point in time. Cutting away from the wrestling for a second, I have an Avengers skit on TikTok. If any of you have seen it, it's okay. It didn't do a whole lot of numbers or a whole lot of views. I didn't share it anywhere else except for TikTok. It looks like shit. I know. I'm going to completely reshoot it. Not just re-upload it or re-edit. I'm going to reshoot it, and hopefully it's funnier and, you know, connects a little bit better. It moves a little bit more smoothly than the other videos. Chris Pitt, Grim Reaper Cap. Grim Reaper Cap. Say it like that. Get it nice and clear. Alexis Johnson. Violet Huntress. Mia Michelle. You don't have tag. So we need to do these videos. We need to get down and done with this shit. So Violet, I need you. All you got to do is contact me. I don't know what's going on, but you haven't contacted me at all. I know you're watching my stuff. I know you're paying attention and you're in the sphere. I don't know if you ignore me, if something happened, if you ain't fucking with me no more, but you got to make it clear those sort of things when you're working with people. You know what I mean? You've worked with other people doing other content, and you know what I mean? You come to their beck and call, basically. You know what I'm saying? You're always there when they need you. Just do the same for me, so I can do the same for y'all. You know, but I don't have any of you hit me up to ask me to do stuff for you. You know, Mia, you've put in your ideas, so and I love it. You know, I want more ideas from you. Chris, you know what I'm saying, you have little tweaks and stuff you'd like to make there, and we will do all of that going forward. It's just Violet, you're the only one we're waiting on. Chris, you still have to send me your video, of course. And all three of you got to send me intros. You got to send me a funny, wacky kind of intro, like, I'm so-and-so, da-da-da-da. Like, I was like, I'm Psych, and I'm going to fuck you up. That's my wacky intro, and it's going to be part of the 4-way video. That sounds weird, 4-way. It's going to be part of the group video, right? And it's, again, just going to be Devil May Cry, because I wanted to finish out that whole thing, the whole section. So I don't know where my skits are going from here unless I make another one right now. But the fact of the matter is, we're on hold, and I don't like putting this stuff on hold, because we all have audiences that would love to see our shit. Violet, I know you are working on stuff, but don't tell me that you working on that stuff is keeping you from just contacting me. You know what I mean? Contact one of us. Contact Mia. Contact Chris, so they can get back to me and let me know what's going on with you. Whatever the case may be. I want the whole group to be connected. We need, you know what I'm saying? When we're done doing this and I'm not doing any more content skit videos, you three still need to be working with each other to get your fucking numbers up. Violet being the head of that, because you have the most viewers, the most followers on 2 different platforms, on TikTok and Twitch. So you need to use that. Help these two. You two need to help her. You two, you, Mia, and Chris need to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to come a point where I'm not involved anymore. But that's the whole thing. That's what I was here for, to help the future move forward. Although Mia is around, you are around my age. So, but you know what I mean? In case, you know what I'm saying, you don't make any more skit videos. The 2 of them can continue to make videos, and they're both very young. They're both about the same age. I'm saying they as if you guys aren't listening already. Chris, I'm sorry. Violet, I'm sorry. I understand. You two, you're trying to be adults. You're growing up. And I see you. I recognize, and I'm proud of all of you, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like me, I don't know that much about you, but meeting you, you know what I'm saying, I see that you have been working hard for a long time. Chris, motherfucker, I have seen your progression from Food Lion all the way to here. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And Violet, you know what I'm saying, I don't really talk to you enough to know what you're doing, but I understand you're trying to be that adult. You're trying to be that strong person, and I see I recognize and acknowledge and reciprocate your growth as an adult, as a human being, as a woman, as a man, to all three of you. Anyway, point being, we need to band together to make these videos. So please hurry the fuck up and hit me back. I'm not, straight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not projecting any animosity. I'm not mad at anybody. But please, come on, like, let's get them done. People want us. They want us. They want all four of us to work together because I pitched the idea. That alone was enough to get people like excited to say, hey, hell yeah, you're working with so-and-so. They do the same thing when I say someone's going to be on the track. Speaking of which, Psycho, Marcus Brown, in case you're listening, nigga, if you don't hit me the fuck up and just send me a verse, dog, that mixtape ain't never going to get out. It ain't never going to get out. It's made. We will never be able to release it, motherfucker, if you don't hit me back. DJ, Saturn Baby, Roy, whatever. Listen, bro, I want you to go ahead and start working with different equipment and programs. Use your phone, use your desktop, laptop, whatever you've got. Start downloading the apps from your Play Store. What you're going to do is you're going to be downloading things that are voice recorders. You're going to be downloading beat pads and beat makers. Everything, brother, everything. You're going to teach yourself how it works. Okay? And once you've done this, hopefully you are actually listening to this whole fucking episode. Once you've done this, bro, you will get any kind of verse or something back to me. Once you get that first verse back to me, we're going to use that for Iron Will, which is due in 2026, because I said you'd be back after that last terrible joint that you sent me that wasn't very good at all. You're gonna send me this and we're going to make it fucking good, okay? But the shit you did last time, sit in the corner of the room with the fucking phone, this is no good anymore. I know you gotta buy a microphone. It's not like an urgent thing or whatever, but damn, before 2026, yeah, nigga, before motherfucking December, yeah, I'm gonna need you to hit me up so we can get down and make this motherfucking music. You feel me? Okay, and we've been going for quite a bit. All right, you got me, Deej, you got me, Saturn. So we're gonna go ahead and end this episode for now. Go ahead and check out my Banjo-Kazooie review on Black Past Games channel. You know what I mean? I like to think it's pretty good. Oh, if you want me to do the world news again, you guys need to let me know. The only reason I opted out of doing it is just, it's a lot to add on to every show. But I am well aware of what's going on in the world at all times and how the planet actually looks. It's not a sphere. It's not a flat surface. It's not a fucking snow globe. All of you are idiots. Anyway, the point being, just let me know what you want me to do on the podcast for these last 6 episodes. This is I would say it's the last 7 episodes then. So this is episode 18, season 9, Psychs World. Okay. It's going to be somber. It's going to be a different, surreal experience, letting go of the show, as it were, and letting it just be that, because YouTube don't want to pay no money for it anymore, and it is what it is. But anyway, I've been your host, your booker, and your commentator for the evening, or whenever the fuck you are choosing to watch this. I'm Psych. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hey, while you're at it, leave a comment. We like that. All right. And you already know, For Us EP is out now. I think I started the pod with that today. I started the podcast with that. I started the show with that. I started the whole shebang with that. All right. You know what I mean? Don't miss. Go ahead and check out my Red Dead Redemption playthroughs on Twitch. There's a lot of them because it's a long fucking game, and I'm still about to go do the epilogue as we speak right now, and this episode should be up since today's Thursday. This will be up tomorrow, which means that right now when you're listening, this is Friday, unless you're choosing to listen to this at a different time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm your host, your booker, and your commentator for the evening, or whenever the fuck you are choosing to watch this. I'm Psych. Peace out, nigga!